Hi there. I'm Dr. Cassie Barlow, and a proud veteran of our United States Air Force and the former base commander at Wright Patterson Air Force Base. Here with me today is my friend Bob Stone, former mayor of Beavercreek, who is running for Greene County Commissioner in this coming March. Bob, it's really great to be here with you today.
Well, Cassie, it's a privilege for me to be sitting beside you. You have your background is just an amazing read, and so I appreciate you doing this for us today.
Thank you. Thank you. And I am curious, as are our listeners, to learn more about your background today. So, looking forward to this conversation. So we're just gonna dive right in, if that's okay with
That's
you.
good. That's good.
And Beavercreek has benefited over and over again from your leadership during your time as mayor. But now let's talk about how you potentially move into a role in Greene County and utilize that experience as a visionary leader. And what are those specific initiatives that you're going to focus on and the strategies that you want to implement to enhance the county's development over time and into the future? Basically falling back on your leadership experience and your leadership skill set.
Now that is a loaded question. There's a lot there, and we're going to discuss some of them. And again, it all starts young. I was the oldest of 6, and so even back then, you developed a certain way to make compromise with your siblings, or to coordinate things and efforts with your family, and then of course the military, and then I served for 20 years in elected office, with the last 8 being as mayor. And it all comes together, and it comes down with some key things like plan ahead, be prepared, all the way back to the Boy Scout days. Be prepared. I sat on planning commission, so we reviewed all the development in the city back in the 90s, and we were a lot of growth back then. And I think that other parts of the county are going to be the growth factors in the next decade, especially with the Honda plant, with Intel. The eastern side of the county is going to be affected. And I believe where the county commission can come in that aspect is to be able to make sure that the infrastructure is there so that people living in Xenia, people living in Beavercreek, people living in Cedarville, can all get to those places to work. And that's going to be key. There's going to be expansion of the water system and the roadways. And currently the county is doing some great projects right now with the water treatment improvements. And those will take effect during my first year in office. And they're also building the new jail, and this has been needed for years and years and years. And I applaud the sitting county commissioners for both of those projects. They're very important. But we're going to continue, and it's the little things to. When I was in the city, we created certain tools for our toolbox that we never had before, and we didn't use them for a year or 2, whatever it may be, but all of a sudden you need that tool, and if you don't already have it in the toolbox, it takes too long to get it. So I wanted to make sure that the county has all the tools it needs to accommodate, whether it be another disaster, or whether it just be accommodate more development because of the Intel and Honda plant, that we're going to have sub-companies coming in, and so there's going to be a lot of change over the next decade, I do believe. And we're still going to be the good old Greene County, and the envy of a lot of places around the state, I will say that. But growing up here, I know that I would not want to go or live anywhere else. My goal is just to overall improve the quality of life. And if you have the quality of life, if you have the recreational facilities, if you have everything you need, then it's a great place to call home. And I just want everybody to feel like I do, that this is my home. And if I can do that, I've done my job.
Absolutely. Well, Bob, thank you so much for sharing your story and sharing your plans with us today. For my fellow Greene County residents, thanks for investing your time to learn about Bob Stone today, to learn more about Bob Stone today. So once again, I'm Dr. Cassie Barlow, and we appreciate you joining us today. Thank you.
Cassie, thank you very much. I appreciate it.